I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on it.
Today.
First and 10 forthcoming. We have a red zone alert as well as this offense looks to punch it in a scoreless first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
The pass.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Complete to.
They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
A gain of 7.
What we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL. Game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Mahomes pass.
And he gets this down inside the 35. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
Seahawks 10.
So late 2nd quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And that is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and short.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The pass.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Myers. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
There on the coverage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
But many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Able to get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
A 15-yard loss.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still...
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Now it's Mahomes again. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Complete to number 13.
Christian Kirk. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Bo Allen forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Here we go, G, get off the field. 91 is the money. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check 91.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. One more time with Dobbins. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. The fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That's taken inside his own 40. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over. 1st down. back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time.
Today's final score, Seahawks 24.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves